It's lockdown, it's dark, it's cold in the UK, so for Valentine's we had to do something special. We couldn't go out, we couldn't be bothered to cook, so we ordered this amazing vegan feast. Let's go. Please smash that subscribe button as it really helps the channel. So there's a company called Dishpatch, not Dispatch, I'm not pronouncing that weirdly, it's Dishpatch. So it's Dispatch but for food, and they basically have a variety of different foods that they send out, and they're pre-cooked, but you have to heat them and prepare them yourself. So this is the Izakaya feast. We'll show you everything that's in it, but I'm just going through this pack now. It is 100% vegan, not Dishpatch, but Alta is the restaurant that they source this from, and the chefs cook it. They plate it up. Sorry, not plate it up, they box it up, send it out to you, and then you do the final bits of preparation. So it's basically bringing the restaurant into the house. First off, they have sheep's wool, so it's not vegan, but you know, we move on about it, I guess. It's sustainably sourced, and it's, in my eyes, I don't know, is it better than the alternatives of the load of waste? I don't know, but it is what it is. They warned us before, and we just went ahead with it. So you got to just move on, I think. The food, 100% vegan. Let's go through. So they come in all these different pots. It's good to see a lot of cardboard used. We recycled everything. We had a ton of paper recycling. They had some plastic as well, so we washed that out and recycled it as well. But on the whole, I think from a sustainability point of view, pretty good. But the food, we're going to go through it all, and I'm going to show you what it looked like when we unpacked it. And when I'm recording this, I had no clue what these were, because I mean, this is chopped cabbage, but then you've got these sauces, and they all have these numbers on. And how you cook it, it's simply cooked by numbers. So they just say add 6 to 1, for example, and then cook 2 in the oven for 10 minutes, and then add 3. So here's some ribbon cut noodles, amazing. I'd never seen anything like this. They were just amazing. They looked almost, they reminded me of kind of barnacles from, it's a Harry Potter film when they got barnacles in the I can't remember which one it is, but I thought and it really reminded me of those when he's in the lake. This is another one. So even now, I can't really remember what they were, but I got a bit of footage after this where we'll actually show you the name and the food. So just bear with me. But I just wanted to show you the amazing attention to detail and just the amount of ingredients you get. And I loved it. I loved the whole experience. Me and my wife, we love cooking, so this was really great for us. That, you know, you don't have to go through the faff of buying all this stuff, and it's just a bit more fun. And you know, the real hard work is done for you. But basically, at the end of it, you feel like you cooked it, and that's a great feeling. But yeah, just look at some of the crazy stuff they had here. So Alta, I assume it's probably pronounced, it's an Asian restaurant in London, but it's one of those kind of poshy, doshy, pretty expensive, I assume, by a famous chef. And that chef is actually, he goes on residency in different restaurants. So this is pretty good. Price is 50 quid. 50 quid for 2 people. Is that a bargain? Personally, I think it is. Is it a bargain for your dinner? No. You can eat a vegan dinner for less than £1. But that's not what this is. This isn't trying to be cheap. This is trying to be delicious luxury in your house. So for what you get, I think it is a seriously good deal. If you can afford it, I think it's well worth it. This tofu, you're going to love it when we come and show you what it looks like. When they say extra soft, they mean extra soft. I'd never had tofu like it, and I should not have been shaking it up. And if I now know, I would never have shaken it up like that. And that explains. So here we go. Just before we crack on, this tofu. It was like silken tofu. Honestly, the moment you touched it, it began to disintegrate. Incredibly tender. Absolutely amazing. Even just the heat of your hand, it starts to melt it. But anyway, right. Here we go. So this is it. So first, the pickles. Wow, they were just amazing. Super tangy and quite spicy, that sauce on the edge. They tell you how to arrange it. It just looked incredible. It was a real palate cleanser. So that was Izakaya pickles. Sweet corn satay chatay. This was outrageous. It looks like a pudding. It looks like a granola pudding, but it was so good. The satay was incredible. Then we got Sichuan cold soba noodles. So these were, cold soba noodles with this amazing sauce. I'd prefer them hot, but the spring onion was really, really great. Now the tofu, this was out of this world. Honestly, look at how good this is. And we just plated it up following the instructions. And finally, the Shan style knife cut noodles. This for me was my absolute favourite. When I went to Thailand, it really reminded me of that. Those thick noodles, just real chunky sauce, amazing. Would I recommend you do this? 110%. Just go on Dishpatch and see what you think.